Hello friends and welcome back to another yoga flow. So today's flow is called Softly Softly. I actually did this flow the other day and popped it on my Instagram page, and so many of you messaged me asking me to video it that I then got back on my mat and did it again. So here goes. Let's just come down to a comfortable seated position. Doesn't necessarily have to be kneeling. You could be in a cross-leg position, but just bear in mind to switch over whichever leg is on top or in front halfway through. So, just sitting here, eyes closed, palms just resting gently in your lap, and begin just to breathe. And then we'll take the head over to the right side, and the right arm will come up and just rest gently on the top of the head. Just feeling that stretch all the way down through the line of the neck. Try not to slump in the body. Try to stay nice and long. Breathe here. And then release. And then let's go over to the left this time. The left hand comes up. And we just gently again place the left hand on the top of the head, or on the side of the head actually, I should say. And just add a little bit of gentle pressure to help that stretch work a little bit deeper. Again, just breathing softly here. And release. Come back to neutral. We're going to take some stretches over to the side. So let's go to the right to begin with. I'm going to take a good few deep breaths here. Really create space in the side of the body. And breathe into it. Don't hold the breath here. Try not to flare the ribs. Stay soft in the rib cage. And then release. Come back through center. And we go over to the left side now. Again, keeping that rib cage in. And then let's release, come back through center. Now round the spine and bring the hands out in front. I always say, like you're hugging a big teddy bear and resting your forehead on his big tummy. It always makes me feel so nice and relaxed, the thought of a big teddy bear. So just breathe here and just notice the difference in the breath. You know, whether it's easier for you breathing into the sides or just having the rounded spine. Now release and just quickly pop the chest up to counteract that. Coming over onto all fours now and working our shoulders down into an extended puppy. So here the chest and shoulders are drawing down to the floor and the bottom is lifted up into the sky. You can come up onto the fingertips like I have to create a bit of extra space, or you may just want to stay flat down on the palms. Either one is good. Okay, from here, let's thread the right arm underneath, place the side of the head. So we've threaded the needle as such, and we reach that left arm all the way up to the air. Reach it high to the ceiling, working through the twist here. Option of staying there, or you can bring the left hand around behind the back and place the hand on the inside of the right thigh. Just adding that little bit of pressure can just help get your twist a little bit deeper. But just do what works for you. Remember, softly, softly. And release that left arm. Take it all the way overhead, straight out in front of you. One breath and release. And now we're going to put some pressure on that right arm. So feeling a stretch on the outside of the right arm. Just putting a bit of weight from the body on top of that to really stretch it out. And then release. Take both arms out long again, coming back to your neutral extended puppy or your melting heart posture. And then this time we'll take the left hand underneath, thread the needle with the left, reach the right arm up to the sky, and breathe here. So make sure we find the length here and the twist here first before taking it to the next level. And only take it to the next stage, like I say, if it feels good for your body. So when you're ready, maybe taking that right arm all the way around behind the back, thread it underneath and to the inside of the left thigh. I know that sounds a little bit confusing when I say it out loud, but you can see exactly what I mean here, exactly what I'm doing. And release, take that right arm all the way straight above the head, reach it long towards the wall. And then release and bring that weight onto the top of the left arm now. So getting a really nice, this feels super good, really nice stretch along the outside and the back of the left arm. You can actually do this lying flat as well. It's a really, really nice way to stretch out through the top of the shoulder and the arm. Okay, releasing. So just coming to a narrow leg child's pose. Arms come down by the side of the body. Let the head melt down into the mat. Close off the eyes and just take a few moments to look inwards. See what's going on for you. And then slowly, when you're ready, releasing and coming to all fours. Let's work through some cat and some cow. So we'll exhale and round the spine. Inhale, lift the chest, smile the heart forwards. Exhale, round the spine, let the head drop down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift it up again. Exhale, round the spine. And then we'll go round in circles, just bending the elbows as we go, 2 in one direction and then 2 in the other. Really pushing the body to each side, really feeling a stretch through the whole of the torso. Okay, coming back to neutral, and let's take the right arm out long and the left leg out long. I know, thrown in a bit of a wild card here, so even though it's softly, I want us to also fire up the core just a little bit. So option of staying there or connecting the right hand to the left foot and seeing if you can just lift the chest through this posture. It's a tricky one to balance in, so just do what you can. And release when you're ready. Let's go on the second side. So left arm goes out long, right leg goes out long. Hold for just a moment, get your balance. And then when you're ready, if you want, try to find the connection between the left hand and the right foot. And we lift the chest and find a little twist and a little bit of length here. Don't forget to breathe. It's important in these postures. It's important in every posture. And slowly release down. Nice. Tuck under the toes now. Take the body through a child's pose and then start to straighten the legs into a downward facing dog. So while we're here, just set your foundations. Spread through the fingers, really draw the toes and the feet down, and then take any movements that feel good for you. Maybe really softly pedaling the knees and the feet to the chest. Slowly working through the toes and the calf muscles. And there may be the option of shaking and nodding the head. Maybe moving the hips side to side, whatever feels good for you. And then coming up onto the toes, taking a really deep bend in the knees. Let the spine stay really nice and long. And then exhale, release, inhale, step the feet towards the hands. Take hold of opposite elbows and then just let the body hang down, head hangs heavy. And we just release here for a little bit. When you're ready, slowly peeling the body up, bone by bone, all the way up. Head comes last. And then we'll bring the feet together and we're just going to work through stretching the toes apart. So lift the toes up and then really slowly try and place them down one by one. I know it's a little bit tricky to do at times. It takes a lot of practice to be able to separate through those muscles. Okay. So, hands down by the side. Try to just lower down to the hands on the mat with a really nice straight spine. Option of bending the knees, that's totally fine. And then we'll step back with the left leg and we'll draw the right toe up towards you. So we're in a forward fold, but we've got that right toe lifted, so we're on the right heel. And then we're going to step it back with that left foot and come into a low lunge. So opening through the hips, interlace the hands, place them on top of the knee. Or you can always have two blocks either side of you if you'd like a little bit of extra length in the arms and just a little bit of extra support. So option of staying there, or we can come deeper into the hips and into the groin by placing our forearms down on the mat and then just heel toeing that right foot to one side a little bit to create the space. Option of taking the right hand onto the knee, ever so gently pushing it away and finding a bit of lift in the heart. So we're turning to face the front knee. And slowly release. Heel toe that foot back to the center. Come all the way back to a half split. So you might need to be a little bit higher than I am here. So coming up onto the hands. Because we want to aim to be nice and long in the spine and in the torso. Breathing here. And then come forward onto that right knee. We'll come into this side stretch. So we've got the right knee bent, the left leg is all the way out straight. Hands come to a prayer position at the front of the body. And breathe. Sinking as deep as you can go, and then we'll come to sit on the mat. So the knee stays where it is. We take a hold of the ankle with the left hand and the right arm stretches all the way over to the left toe or something similar. I'm not saying you need to be in this exact deep stretch. Do your version. So if you need to be a little bit higher, if you can't quite reach the ankle, it's fine. Just listen to what your body is saying and breathe through it. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, so now releasing and coming to our second little challenge of our softly, softly flow. Bring that right leg around in front of you and we're going to come into a one-legged squat position, trying to hold that front leg. So you might not be able to reach the foot. See if you can take hold of maybe the leg. And then a little challenge here is to reach up with the right hand. So just see what you can do. Maybe even pause me now and give it a few goes. Okay, for those of you that might have had enough of just that one try, come round now and we'll come into our Prasarita Padottanasana. So we've got our feet parallel to the outside of the mat. We've just pivoted the feet round. And we'll just take a nice deep forward fold here. Always the option of bending through the knees. Never forget that. The spine is more important than pretty much anything else. So we really want to make sure that's the part of our body that's mostly nourished in all of these postures. Okay, working our way back round to the front, coming back through that lifted foot position, and then step it all the way forwards, lift the chest, inhale. Step back with the right foot this time. We're doing the same on the second side. So we lift the left toes up, come into a forward fold. Take a nice deep breath here. And then we come down into our low lunge. So this time we've got the left leg facing forwards, or not even facing forwards, just forwards, and the right leg back. Interlace the hands, place them on top of the knee. Like I said before, blocks either side of you are always an option. And just melt down a little bit here. And then this might be enough for you here, or if you really want to work slightly more into the hip and the groin, then we can heel toe the left foot out to the side a bit to create some space for the body. And then we come down to the forearms and breathe here. So we're in this lizard variation. Again, always options, staying here or placing the left hand on the outside or the inside even of the left knee and just press it outwards ever so gently and find some lift in the chest. Breathing, inhaling deeply and exhaling fully. And coming back to neutral if you were in that twisted position. And then take the bottom all the way back to our half split. So again, working through that forward fold over the left leg, but just not rounding the spine too much. Try and stay nice and long. We want to work the hamstrings here, so the back of the thigh, all of those muscles down there. And breathe. And then starting to release, coming forward onto that left leg. And we come into this side variation. So we've got the left knee up. We take the hands to heart center in prayer position. The right leg is long and away. Just be where you can. Like I say, it might not be as deep as this. Try and stay lifted in the chest as you breathe. And then plant the bottom down. We'll do the same again. So we take the right hand to the left ankle. And then we try and find the right foot with the left hand. Again, just reaching as far as you can go, as far as feels good for your body. Creating space all the way down the left side of the body. Hopefully cracking it open a bit, starting to feel a little bit more freedom in each side as we work through this flow. Breathing here and release. Okay, so second little pistol squat of the day. So we are up now on the left foot. We've got our right leg long out in front of us. We're going to try and take hold of the right foot, but that might not be any good for you. You might only be able to get to maybe behind the calf. Whichever works for you, give it a go. And then the option of taking the left hand away, really working on the stability here. Breathing. Keep it steady, keep it slow. And then when you're ready, releasing, pivoting around into that Prasarita Padottanasana again. So feet, outside of the feet are in line with the outside of the mat. This time take hold of behind the ankles or behind the calf. Let the elbows go out to the side and just draw the body forwards and downwards. Breathe. And then inhale, release, pivot back around, come through that forward fold with the left toes drawn towards you. And then come back, feet together, step the feet forward, slowly lower the bottom down all the way to the mat. And just hold either behind the knees or in front of the knees. And just roll backwards and forwards a couple of times, massage out through the spine. And here we are, nearly at the end of our practice. So just swing the legs around either side. We're going to come and finish our practice in a narrow leg child's pose. If this is really uncomfortable for you, you can take a wide legs child's pose, or you can just come down to lie on your back. Whatever you do, close off the eyes. Let the body start to melt and start to soften away. And just breathe, feeling each part of the body slowly relaxing. And thank your body right now for the hard work. Thank your mind. I know that sounds weird, but we don't congratulate ourselves enough in life. You did this practice, it was all yours. You created the energy. I'm going to love you and leave you now. Thank you so much for flowing with me, and I will see you all again next week. Stay here for as long as you want. Namaste.